Quality content, eh?
Yes, that's the only kind I make, or terrible. You get one or the other.
If you don't know, Tyler and I actually go way back to OG YouTubers. But me and Jared are fast friends.
Just today.
Just today.
Did we just become best friends? You're like, actually, we can't be best friends. I already have other best friends.
I do have other best friends, but you can be...
I will just be a friend. Yeah.
Guitar
Can we just be friends?
To grow, man.
I'll see you and I'll go, Mary, remember me? She'll be like, oh, that guy's back again.
89, my birth year. Back in 89, they made guitars like these, and I finally found one. Lace sensors. Some people hate them, some people love them.
And you've got this old thing.
I got this absolute train wreck of a sharp instrument. Yeah. You can play this if you want.
Tyler, show me your home studio.
Welcome in here. The Nashville sun streaming in. I normally don't have these windows open, but maybe might make a change. You'll notice here a Joby stand, just like Mary's holding, which you can't see. This is really an important piece of the studio. There's nothing else to see, really. We can cut the video here. The whole thing thrives on tripods. I'm just kidding. I do actually like the stands, though. Like, look at that stand right there. Wall hanger, I should say, but it's the little things. I am obsessed with all these little details. That's a PRS stand holding an Ibanez. Where else can you find that? What else do we have dangling here? Some microphones that I've only almost poked my eye out one time, getting used to it. Almost fell putting that one up. As you can see, that it's missing a little piece. Got to fix that. But it's all in the name of creating good stuff. Guitars, we have the choice ones that I seem to be picking up the most. These are the options for PRS, single cut. We got a Dan Electro, old standby, big old hollow body, 335. This one actually, hold on. Let me show you what not to do. You see this? This was a digital whammy bar system that I decided to put on this Blueberry Burst. And the adhesive really adhered. It did its job too well when I tried to remove it. So look out. Some residue there. I think it's, instead of getting it fixed or refinished, it's just a reminder that I'm dumb. So there you go.
We've all made mistakes. Anyone who says they haven't is lying.
And you know, some guitars, I don't really care when I mess up a guitar like that, because I'm never going to get rid of this one. This guitar is new. I don't even know what when this one's going to come out as far as what I'm going to do with it. But let me show you something else. This is a cool guitar. I think this person only builds one guitar a year in Nashville. Dark Planet.
Oh, okay.
But there's a lot of cool little intricacies. There's a 7 there. I don't know why. It's a...
so he like tore a chunk out of it and...
Yeah, it's sort of...
on purpose.
It's fitting to be next to this one, because another guitar with chunks taken out of it, obviously that's a recreation. But the coolest part of this guitar, there's somebody on the back. Never really seen anything like it. It's built in to the guitar.
Wow. Okay.
It's a nice little sticker that I actually think is a cool touch, completely random. Baseball bat neck. Sounds awesome. Got the P90 here for the neck, which is just delightful.
So how did that come into your life?
I got it at Caldwell Guitars here in Nashville from a
cool.
16-year-old guitar store owner
Oh, wow.
named Silas.
Cute.
I saw it on the wall and I was like, hey, never seen anything like this.
Well, this is where you host your No Cover Charge podcast.
Yeah, there's some pantyhose pulled over the no cover charge.
Do you know what? I had not noticed that last night, and now you've said it.
Yeah.
It's not super clear on camera. Good work.
Yeah, thank you. It's really to disperse the light so it doesn't flicker and or light up the side of our guest's face and make them look like they're on an acid trip or something. So sorry to Ben Travers and maybe a couple other guests you can find in the annals of the NCC episodes. But we figured it out as we move through here. This little pedal board setup, it's always changing. Actually, Jared's rig, my friend Jared James Nichols, in case you don't know him, he's got a simple setup that he requires. Klon Centaur, tuner. I've recently got an effects loop happening in his life with a reverb pedal. It's the latest development, but yeah, we got some pedals over here. This is always cycling out for me. I got the PRS. I think I got that amp in like 2017. It's still going strong. Got a lot of cool amps in here, but that one's just doing the job today.
You've always been a PRS guy. What was your sort of, foundation with that? You had one maybe at school at Berkeley?
Well, this one I should show you.
I feel like you introduced me to PRS more than, some of the musicians on the roster.
The PRS aesthetic is what appealed to me as far as using them beyond anything other than a tool. I should say, it was always a tool for me musically, and this was the first I could use this to kind of stand out on the internet. Mm-hmm. And this was obviously something I got in college and figured out way later how to use for social media, but it's lucky for me that I used this guitar, and I think in the YouTube era, the one thing that's remained constant is kind of standing out in the scroll. And this guitar is just the most beautiful emerald green color, and I really attribute it to a lot of my my ability. Once people clicked in, they're like, "Oh, why did I click on this?" The guitar got them in the door, and every now and then the videos worked out, but matches my eyes. I don't know if you can see.
Oh yeah.
So I like to see myself in the guitar. It's
Very
really
pretty.
cheesy, but this is cool. Paul signed it at an event at some point.
Oh, gorgeous.
When I first met him. So lots of good memories with this guitar. It's still an old standby hanging up in here. Got some speed knobs that Phil McKnight put on. Coil split. And it rocks. Whoa! The pedals I have organized randomly, it would appear, but I promise there's a reason. These are all Klon clones, and I like to have things around that remind me of the good times. Klon clones, shooting those things out, always a classic memory. We have some Joe Bonamassa things, a back scratcher, a little figurine, got on a cruise ship.
I feel like in your YouTube journey, you've had a few studios now.
Yes.
What would you say is optimized in this space that you've really sort of mastered?
Oh, well, that's a really easy answer. It's the bathroom. Look at right in here, you'll see a beautiful nostalgia bathroom. And this is for all the things that you can't put in your living room or your dining room, but you want to see every now and then, and brings you great joy. There's a strict no number 2 policy in here.
That's fair. That's fair.
Toilet paper there for the ladies. We got bases in the bathroom, so there's a lot of just ridiculousness coming in here, but also some cool stuff. I'm sure Mary will get some delightful B-roll over this. And I met Santana. I think you were at this NAMM show. You met him too, that trip.
I think I got the interview with Santana because of you, so thank you.
Oh, that was a great time. Yeah, there's just so much in here, but again, my scrapbooking nature. All these passes. I know people like to remember their passes. Yeah, this is an original ticket from Woodstock. I don't think I can pull it off. I was going to yank it off the wall.
How old are you, Tyler?
Yeah, I was there.
Wow.
I definitely bought that on eBay, and I'm sure it's real. Anyway, we'll get out of the bathroom. This is the desk that, sometimes if it's not broke, don't fix it. I look at all the cool desks. Sometimes I get a fear of, should I be upgrading, making changes? And this is, for one, a heavy desk, hard to discard. Mm-hmm. Has everything I need, but I think the most important thing is the stuff, the footage, because none of this really matters if you can't make good stuff. So I'm glad that I can still be doing whatever the heck we've figured out, Mary.
I know, we're still doing it. I mean, when did you start your channel?
2015-ish, I posted stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
And I remember I went to the Nashville NAMM show, and there were 400,000 people watching my Facebook live stream during that. And I was like, what is the internet? And after that, it's all history. I started posting on YouTube every day in 2016. And
was that from January 1st, or was it?
Basically, yeah, like
Really?
sometime in January.
God.
It was mayhem, but eventually everybody found the backlog of work from one video that went wild 9-10 months later. Mm-hmm. So it was all worth it, right? All in the name of hard work and dedication. But this is an important thing here. You'll notice I'm sitting straight up and down. Spine deck. That's what this thing is.
Oh.
So it just goes in any chair. You can adjust it based on how much arch you want, but you can also put it down on the ground. I don't need to demonstrate, you get it. But yes. When you sit all the time, the only problem with this chair is I can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Normally I'm against this, but
I think
that's what I got this one
them
here
though,
for.
Right?
Yeah, I easily
Maybe
could.
You don't want to.
Sometimes I like to just
have a nap.
Have a nap
because you were at Woodstock.
Yes, I mean, I'm still recovering from that show. It's tough. But yeah, this is the desk. This is a guitar back here that's cool. I'll show you.
Oh, this is what I played last night.
Yeah, Mary's going to be on the No Cover Charge podcast, and this is the act she chose to play, which sounded excellent, awesome, stupendous. And here's the back of that. Pretty cool.
Oh, man.
I picked out all the pieces for this, and there's a video on it, but I really like how it came out.
Look at that top. Absolutely gorgeous.
And it's probably one of the heavier guitars. I don't really know what about it is different than the green one as far as inspiration, which I think is cool. It sort of feels like a 2.0 of the green one, but I dig the stripe. It's my favorite part about it.
Yeah, that fretboard is gorgeous. It really is lovely.
This is probably the biggest development in this version of my studio. I have all my amps set up and actually correctly wired.
Wow.
And I can just switch between 1 through 8 and turn on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's only 7. But you just hit this switch.
Okay.
So I highly recommend anyone who has an amp addiction and wants to actually play them.
That's gorgeous. I like this setup for sure.
Yeah.
I want this. I do not have enough amps heads.
Yeah, it's the only way I could I was like, it would be cool to actually use these. What a concept. But it goes through the aux, and that goes into the computer. A cool thing, all these microphones, there's like 4 mics on guitar cabs over there. Those microphones are all snaked. Mm-hmm. If you want to come and look at this nerdy thing. This is like the thing I'm most proud of in the whole studio is just this snake right here where all the microphones go in. And
yes, okay.
That's every mic. So any of these amps can be mic'd up and plugged in at any time. That's like sort of the use it or lose it mentality that I have with, I don't want all this stuff to just be furniture.
Mm-hmm. This is a gorgeous space, my God.
Yeah, I I have to spend all my life in here, so I want it to be awesome.
But yeah, so everything is ready to go. I think that's the
Yeah.
key. I just did that with my own studio where I was like, I need, enough inputs, which obviously,
Yeah.
just
I have
saves
all the
time.
inputs filled, but also the ability to switch with them is the hardest thing that I've ever had to deal with. It's like, oh, I unplug one thing and there's one wire out of place or not plugged in or just going the wrong way. And you're like, now all my creativity is ruined. So I've minimized creativity ruining opportunities, which is like the goal. That should be on a sign somewhere. Limit creativity ruining things.
Absolutely. Well,
But
thank
yeah.
you for showing me around. It's been really actually great to hanging with you and Jared last night was
It was the
was
best.
an honor. I mean,
we're old friends. We have so much longer to go. It's crazy to think how long this has been and how short it seems in the grand journey. So I'm excited to see what we do next.
me too.
It'll be on the No
Like
Cover
we
Charge
know.
podcast coming out Monday.
Yeah, go check it out.
Yeah.
Bye.